just finished fully assembling these axles. Man, did they ever turn out nice. So I got the axle shafts back from the heat treaters, had them hardened to RC45, and then I had to put them on a press and take a little bit of the warp out. They were at around by about 60 thou, so I got them back to 10 thou run out, so I think that's going to be pretty good. It's probably pretty close to what I had for last time. Man, check that out. Do they ever look nice? Love that red powder coating on them. So these guys are fully assembled. They are ready to go in. Went ahead and I put the new bearings into my hubs, or the uprights, I guess you'd call them, suspension uprights. So I've got my brand new Timken bearings in there, and I've greased them with my wheel bearing greaser already, so they are good to go. So next thing to do is install them in the suspension A-arms. Alright, let's get this done. Alright, the axles are in. Everything fits. It's a little bit tight now with these bigger joints. It's just barely clearing. But it's clearing, so that's the important thing. Same within there. Alright, those things are pretty beefy. I'm pretty sure these are going to hold up now. Okay folks, if you remember from a previous video, I was complaining about a vibration from the four-wheel drive shaft, and kind of came to the conclusion back then that the only way I could get all the vibration out was to put a carrier bearing in the middle. I kind of fooled around with rebalancing it and recentering the U-joints in the end. And that helped a lot, but it didn't take out all the vibration. So I've been working on this for a while now. First thing I did actually is I went and I bought myself new U-joints, and I took the old ones out. These things had a lot of slop, a lot of play in them. All the pins were, well, a lot of them were worn out and rusty and no grease left. And I went and I bought some new Moog joints. Thanks to Mike from No Limits for helping me cross-reference those numbers and getting these nice greasable joints. So press those guys in, greasable, so they should last quite a long time. And that took all the slop and play that was in those joints. And then the next thing I did, as you can see, is I split this drive shaft right in half, and I have my carrier bearing on the one end sitting on this 1-inch spline shaft that I've welded into it, and then on the other end I have the other spline coupler, so I can join these two pieces back together. Alright, so next order of business, I need to make a mount for the bearing up in the kind of the center console tub area of the side-by-side. Up in this area down here. In fact, I've got it open on the other side, so I'll just show you. So I'm going to make a mount. The bearing is going to sit approximately in this location, and I'm going to pop a little hole up through the top here so I can get to that grease nipple when I need to. And that's what I'm going to be working on. Alright, I'll show it to you when it's all finished up. Alright folks, I have the bearing installed, the drive shaft is back in, got it running, so let's go take a look. So you can see there's still a little bit of wobble in the shaft. I imagine when I welded all the couplers on, things kind of warped a little bit. But the carrier bearing's doing its job. Alright, that's another project off the list. Okay, just giving it a fresh oil change.
Sorry. David, can you not video right now? I'm on the phone. Hi. Hey, Bob. I'm standing here and he's videotaping his buddy talking to it. Videotaping, yeah.
Oh yeah, you start going, I'm just videoing. Okay, stop for a second. Let's let it level out. Okay, I think we're pretty close there.
Here.
Thank you. Alright, you're good to go. So when I do my oil changes, I always use the oil that's recommended right by the right from the manufacturer. So I'm running the Suzuki 4-cycle. It's a synthetic 1040, and then I like to use this Lucas stuff too. So this is a pure synthetic stabilizer. These motors run pretty hot and pretty high RPM, so figured try it. We'll see. Oil filter, same deal. I always run. It's getting pretty dark in here. I always run the OEM oil filter. Just about ready to go for a rip. Okay, we're out on our first shakedown run of the season, and things are holding up pretty good so far. Haven't snapped any axles yet. That's always a bonus. Yeah, those new axles are holding up real nice in there. Chain's still a bit noisy. I'm lubing it up pretty good, but you can see there's a couple spots where, yeah, right here where it's all turned real black on me. It's weird that it's only that one spot. I have to get a new chain real soon, but oh well. Yeah, it's going pretty good for the first shakedown run. Got the ace out too. Thing's doing real good. got back for a good rip. Man, this thing really moves now. Check that out. Hit 120 ripping down the road. Man's that guy ever fast. Alright, well thanks for watching everyone, and stay tuned for a great 2018 season. If you like these videos, make sure you give me a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. Alright folks, we'll catch you next time.